Well, hello friends. Today we're going to try something a little different. I've been on a NA beer kick for a while now. I recently bought a bar this year and I found myself drinking a little bit too much. Now, I like drinking, I enjoy it. I enjoy having a nice cocktail like a martini every now and then, once in a while a beer, but I've been trying to cut back in between drinking or having the days where I feel like a drink, but I'm like, you know what, I just want something that resembles a drink to socialize, stuff like that. So recently, I got a PR package from none other than Spider-Man, aka Tom Holland, or is it the other way around? You may not know this, but he has a NA beer company called Bero. This is it. This is the variety pack, and they sent this to me to try out. So today, I'm gonna rank all 4 varieties from my personal favorite to my least favorite. I have a feeling I'm gonna like all of them. So far, the NA beer industry has grown substantially. Personally, my personal favorite currently, and this could change today, is Athletic Brewing. They, in my opinion, have the most flavorful, that tastes like a beer I wanna drink, except it's an NA beer. I think this might change because I've heard great reviews from people that have tried Bero, so I'm really excited to get in here and try it out. So we're gonna try all 4 today, and like I said, I'm gonna rank them. Trying to do this in a manner that's not gonna make it annoying to put away. Okay, we've got the Double Tasty West Coast Style IPA, the Noon Wheat, Edge Hill Hazy IPA. This is the Kingston Golden Pills. Put this down here. Okay, here we go. Here's the 4. I'm not gonna really make them look pretty. I'm just gonna put them in front of me. So yeah, I'm not gonna pour this in a glass. I know some people might think that's blasphemy. I don't care. I'm just gonna pop the top and try them out. So the first one, I'm not even, like I said, I have no particular order. So the first one is the Noon Wheat. See, right off the bat, that already smells. Like, I'm not an expert, so don't get mad at me in the comments, but it smells like a Blue Moon. Hold on. Yeah, that's crazy. Water, malted barley, malted wheat. Okay, yeah. This tastes so refreshing. Yeah, so this to me is very, very close. If you're a Blue Moon drinker, and like I said, please take this with a grain of salt. I am not an expert. I don't have like a crazy flavor profile. I'm not a sommelier. I'm not, but yeah, so on the side it says cloudy and classic, perfect citrus finish, bright and sessionable. And I agree with that, yeah. This is starting off high. Okay, I'll put this right so you know that one's finished. Okay, the next one up, like I said, I'm gonna rank at the end. Double Tasty, oh, so we're jumping into a West Coast style IPA. So this is gonna be interesting because I used to love IPAs, and then I realized after drinking 2, I'd get like a headache. They're just really, I don't know how it's made per se, but I think it's something to do with what the ingredients are. So this smells like an IPA, like clearly right off the bat. That's really good too. See, like this is what I'm saying is like when people say they want a social drink, right? Like you would drink this like a beer. You're not going to chug it. It's not like a water or a soda water that you feel like you're going to chug in between drinks. Like if you had this in between your drinks, like in between, like let's say you were doing, maybe you were like, all right, I'm gonna have a cocktail and then I'm gonna slow down and have an NA beer in between any other drinks or whatever. You're just trying to be good. Like these are good options. I would love to get this for our bar, to be honest with you. I don't know if our distributors would bring Bero. I don't know if it's in our area yet. It's a little unfair if you're not an IPA fan because you might automatically be turned off, but I am an IPA fan, so far, that's really good. Now, what I'm gonna do to help me with my rating is I'm gonna jump into the Hazy IPA because I kind of want to be close in the profiles, because I already know that like this is a big winner for me because it's light drinking and I'm a light beer drinker, just because I don't like anything too heavy. But if I ever want that flavor, like that bold flavor, like an IPA gives, I would probably gravitate towards one of these, but let's see with this one. So this is the, once again, the Edge Hill Hazy IPA. Also good. I'm not sure if I like the finish. Like okay, once again, if you handed this to me, 100% would drink it. But I don't think I'd gravitate towards this on my own. Not to give ratings away too soon, but I would say this one beats this one personally. So put that there. Okay, last but certainly not least. So this is the Pilsner, Kingston Golden Pils. Definitely smells like a Pilsner. I mean, I don't know why I'm so surprised. Like the process is made very similar to any other beer. It's just, I don't know. I like to tell you what I smell. Let me put it next to this one real quick. Not that they're the same, but like light levels. Wow, this is actually funny. Okay. Sorry, I'm feeling burpy. I got a lot of carbonation here. Okay, I'm gonna rotate so I can easily read, even though you probably wanna see it, but maybe you can't even see it on the screen. Okay. So believe it or not, this is the most anticlimactic tasting ever. And by the way, I don't do these often. Here, I'll do this. There you go. You guys can see them better. I don't do this often, so bear with me. But believe it or not, this was not planned. This is the actual order from favorite to least favorite. But I want to clarify one thing. I am overly impressed. And I said in the beginning of this video that Athletic was one of my favorite brands, NA-wise, right? And they still are amazing. We sell them at our bar. By the way, shout out Bubby and Sissy's in Alton, Illinois. That's my bar. But yeah, no joke. Like these are some of my new favorite NA beers. And if I can get this at my bar, I need to talk to a distributor because these are awesome. Also, the cans are very sleek. And I know that sounds silly, but like people do gravitate towards good looking cans. But anyways, so coming in the #1 spot, actually no, coming in the last spot is the Kingston Golden Pils. Now, I want to make this perfectly just utterly clear. This was still good. My rating system, if it was bad and I would never have it again, I would tell you that. This I would still drink. If you handed this to me at a party, no problem. This is my least favorite of all of them. Coming in third is the Edge Hill Hazy IPA. Now, obviously, still amazing, still fantastic, but it does not beat the double tasty West Coast style IPA. Now, let's be honest. I'm a little biased. I lived in Los Angeles most of my life. Maybe that's why I gravitate towards this, but it also just tastes so good. Yeah, that is like, if I wanted an IPA, that's it right there, especially if I'm not drinking that night. But coming in #1, one that I would crush on float trips, at the bar, when I'm just trying to be good, the Noon Wheat. This is easily my favorite. So good. Refreshing. And also, it just feels so nice to be guilt-free. Like, it's less than 0.5% alcohol by volume. I don't know the calories on this. Usually they're on the can, but you know what? They're not. That is a big factor for me, by the way. I will say this. I'll hopefully look it up and put it on the screen for you, but I'll say this. The Michelob Ultra Zeros are like 35 calories. And if you're I count calories, so that is important to me. And I imagine these aren't too heavy. If you told me these were 90 or even 100, I wouldn't be mad about it, because an average beer like a Mich Ultra, I think, is like 95, 98 or something like that. So if this was like the same, I wouldn't be mad about it. I don't overdrink anyways, but the less calories, the better. Like, also, beer is so filling, right? So like, if it's light on the calories, that's huge. So yeah, Tom Holland. Not only are you a fun actor, seemed like a really cool, down-to-earth dude, your beer is awesome. So congratulations. If you see this video, I would, thank you for watching. But yeah, shout out to Tom Holland and Bero. and the PR team for sending me this package. I've been eagerly waiting to try these, and not that I wouldn't pay for them myself, but it was nice of them to send it so I could try it. So yeah, shout out to Bero. And if you guys like this review, I'll definitely do more of them. I've been a little bit stagnant because I own a bar. I'm now the executive producer at cruisenews.com. I got a lot going on in my life. That's only like 2 of the 20 things I got going on. Yeah, that's why I haven't done as many reviews. But if you guys want more like this and you like it, obviously smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. And if you're an NA beer fan, what is your current favorite? I think that Bero is top 2, maybe number 1 right now. So I need to get this at my bar. But that's it. That's all I'll say about it. But yeah, thanks again, Bero, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.